The loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. The first NFL carry for the LSU man. It's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Was tackled at the 27.
For the Texans here, you wonder just how long it's going to take to get over the loss to the Chiefs in the postseason last year in the divisional round. And the Texans had a 24-0 lead on the road. Normally you'd consider that ball game, but not when Patrick Mahomes is on the other side of the field, as those Chiefs rallied back to win one of 3 times in those playoffs where they trailed by double digits and came back to get the victory. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Here we go. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Shit. Watch the other side.
Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. B.J. Goodson gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
Third down.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now a guy who missed the last 2 full seasons, it's Jerick McKinnon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. On first and 10, Watson flushed out right. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Watson. This one complete to Devin Funchess. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
to the air yet again, Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Watson on first down. And he'll get this underneath to David Johnson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
David Johnson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And it's a clinic that we're seeing put on here so far. 6 for 6 first drive of the game for him passing.
You know I'm a defensive guy, and while I'm admiring the heck out of what they're doing, throwing the ball around, all I keep thinking is this is where the quarterback has to go down. You've got to ruffle his timing, change things up, get some more pressure.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
To number 31.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped immediately there.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And going deep from got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. here's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is no good.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Watson sliding out of the pocket. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big-time play there for the Texans. 56 yards. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down. They'll run with Lindsey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Second down and goal. Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
To Trey Burton.
Trey Burton there to make the grab. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Texans 14. Chiefs 6.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Callaway on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans will extend their lead. It's It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Texans 21, Chiefs 6.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. On the return comes Cobb. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And the Texans, 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
On the play. 1st down, Texans.
Now Watson. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Now these 2 quarterbacks in this one, Mahomes and Watson, so much in common. Drafted 2 picks apart from one another in 2017. Mahomes going 10th to Kansas City. Watson at 12 to Houston. Both Pro Bowlers early in their careers, of course. And Mahomes has the MVP and a Super Bowl ring, so he kind of has the leg up to this point.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. I know he ain't got it. Mike, 56.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's third down.
Love the idea, love the concept. But you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
56, Mike, 56, Mike, 56.
And again, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
56, the mark, boys, 56. Check, 56. Mark's 56. Mark's 56. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Mahomes to throw once more. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Come on now. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Watson. And it's caught. And he's brought down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Johnson, as the first half is winding down. And the Texans push further out in front.
The kick is good.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Midfield, here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Mecole Hardman the intended target, but it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All day, every day, any day. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. He's counting me. 15. Mike, 56, Mike, 56. We got to get the ball, D, get the ball right here. Let's go. 56 to Mike, boys, 56.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Back to the air, Watson on second down. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there, to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
20.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Taco Charlton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Taco Charlton able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. You got nothing there. You got nothing.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had that 1st half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
It's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Randall Cobb, 30 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Chiefs, 27.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. On On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got Burton here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We're back now in KC. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. On 1st down, Watson. This one into the hands of Burton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. Funches with a catch over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st down, Texans.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans will extend their lead. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Is good. Makes the score Texans 42, Chiefs 27.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Better bring it. Better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Check nickel leg. Check 26, check 57 color.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
2nd down, McKinnon. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, 54 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. And here's Edwards-Helaire. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Chiefs 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. We'll call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 36-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
12. First down, Texans. From the gun, here's Watson.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now it's Watson. That is caught at the 7.
And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front. And he's gone 2-2 on us now at 2 receiving touchdowns, now his 2nd rushing touchdown.
And that's the back of the NFL nowadays, isn't it? The ability to do everything. You can't just be one or the other. The best ones, able to run it, catch it, and produce. Big-time points put on the board by him.
And the lead is up to 14.
Extra point is good. Makes the score Texans 49, Chiefs 35.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Justin Reed, and they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one, 41 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jerick McKinnon. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll roll him out right. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, 47 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Roby on the coverage defensively.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Yo. Flare.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, watch his flag. Watch his flag. Watch his flag. Watch his flag.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
63.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Texans, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.